The topic described the purpose of internal auditing according to the Global Internal Audit Standards. Focuses on explaining the objectives and benefits of internal auditing and identifying the conditions that make the internal audit function effective. 1. Purpose and definition of internal auditing. Internal auditing is an independent and objective assurance and advisory activity designed to add value and improve an organization's operations. According to the Global Internal Audit Standards, the internal audit function helps organizations accomplish their objectives by providing risk-based assurance, advice, insight, and foresight. Internal auditors evaluate governance, risk management, and control processes to determine whether they are adequately designed and operating effectively. Rather than merely identifying problems, internal auditing supports organizational success by recommending improvements that enhance efficiency, accountability, and resilience. The profession serves as a trusted advisor to the board and senior management while maintaining independence from operational responsibilities. This balance allows internal auditors to provide unbiased assessments that contribute directly to organizational performance and long-term sustainability. 2. Overall objectives of the internal audit function. The primary objective of internal auditing is to strengthen and protect organizational value. Internal auditors accomplish this by providing assurance regarding the effectiveness of governance, risk management, and internal controls. Through systematic evaluations, auditors help organizations identify risks, improve decision-making, and enhance operational performance. Internal auditing also supports ethical behavior, regulatory compliance, and responsible stewardship of organizational resources. By assessing whether strategic objectives are aligned with risk management practices, internal auditors provide confidence to stakeholders that significant risks are being appropriately managed. Additionally, advisory services enable auditors to assist management in improving processes without assuming management responsibilities. These objectives collectively position internal auditing as a key contributor to organizational accountability, transparency, and achievement of strategic goals in increasingly complex business environments. 3. Benefits provided by internal auditing. An effective internal audit function generates substantial benefits for organizations. It provides independent assurance that critical controls are functioning as intended and that risks are being identified and managed appropriately. Internal auditing enhances operational efficiency by identifying process weaknesses, redundancies, and opportunities for improvement. It supports compliance with laws, regulations, policies, and contractual obligations, reducing the likelihood of penalties or reputational damage. Internal auditors also help detect indicators of fraud, misconduct, and control failures before they escalate into significant issues. Furthermore, their recommendations often lead to cost savings, improved resource allocation, and stronger organizational governance. By promoting continuous improvement and informed decision-making, internal auditing increases stakeholder confidence and contributes to the organization's ability to achieve both short-term objectives and long-term strategic success. 4. Internal auditing within governance and risk management. The Global Internal Audit Standards emphasize the internal audit function's role in governance and risk management. Internal auditors provide assurance regarding whether governance structures support accountability, ethical conduct, and effective oversight. They assess risk management processes to determine whether risks are identified, analyzed, responded to, and monitored appropriately. Internal auditing operates as an independent component of the organization's assurance framework and is commonly aligned with the IIA's 3 lines model. Management serves as the first line by owning risks and controls. Risk and compliance functions serve as the second line, and internal auditing provides independent assurance as the third line. This position enables internal auditors to evaluate organizational activities objectively and communicate valuable insights that support informed governance decisions and sustainable risk management practices. 5. Conditions that contribute to internal audit effectiveness. Several conditions are essential for an effective internal audit function. Independence and objectivity are fundamental because they allow auditors to provide unbiased assessments free from management influence. Appropriate authority, unrestricted access to records and personnel, and a clearly defined mandate are also necessary. The board must actively support the internal audit function and protect its independence through appropriate reporting relationships. Effective internal auditors possess the knowledge, skills, competencies, and professional skepticism needed to evaluate complex risks and controls. Adequate resources, including staffing, technology, and budget support, further contribute to effectiveness. Additionally, a culture that values transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct enhances the ability of auditors to identify issues and recommend improvements that create meaningful organizational value. For candidates, understanding the purpose of internal auditing requires mastery of both the benefits it provides and the factors that support its effectiveness. A useful model is the Governance, Risk Management, Control (GRC) framework, which represents the three primary areas evaluated by internal auditors. Internal auditing strengthens governance by promoting accountability, improves risk management through independent assessment of risk processes, and enhances controls by evaluating their design and effectiveness. Candidates should also remember that internal auditing delivers both assurance and advisory services while remaining independent of management responsibilities. The board, senior management, and chief audit executive all play critical roles in establishing an environment where internal auditing can operate effectively. Together, these elements enable internal auditing to protect and create organizational value while supporting the achievement of strategic objectives.